Hey guys, this is SB737 and welcome back today to another video inside of my awesome world. And yeah, first of all, we're going to go to the glass garden because as I've said, you know, from now on, I'm going to go to the glass garden first. Just so it makes it, so I don't forget it and I don't end up doing it like 10 minutes in or something, you know, because I never know what challenges Fred's got planned for me. So I think it's best if I go there first and then we can get that out of the way and get that done, you know, get it shelved and done and dusted. But yeah, this is where I like to just add somebody, you know, to say thank you for somebody, just for being a good subscriber because I don't really have any other way to say thank you in a video. So this is how I would like to do it. And yeah, so if you just do something cool, you know, help me out, that sort of thing, you can come into the glass garden. And today I'm going to be adding Dorian Chaddis. And now, why am I adding them? Well, they actually made a video on YouTube, and it was just basically them talking and saying how they'd been in a game with me. I think it was from a live stream. They'd been in a game with me in a live stream, and they basically decided they were going to make a whole video on it. And you know, I thought it was just really nice. You know, they said, "Oh, I was in a game with SB737." The bit I really liked is where they said, "And he's a famous YouTuber." So I like that. So thank you very much, and yeah, welcome to my glass garden. And I guess now we can go and get a dog. Yeah, let's go get a dog. See if we can see which dog we're going to bring today. There's always a lot of good dogs in this doghouse, so let's go down through here, and yes, inside the mountain to my doghouse. Right, close that door, and around we go. Right, so I'm so hungry. I need my sprint. I ate a steak just before breakfast. You know, your pre-breakfast steak. Oh, you like the steak, do you, Chester? It's like, I don't want to give you a steak just yet, but come on then, Chester, you can come with me. As soon as you were so much interested in my steak, I think he'd be following me out the door whether I liked it or not, wouldn't he? Okay, so now we're going to go and see Fred. Oh, by the way, Fred's got his cousin over, by the way, his cousin Stuart. We just call him Stu. Yeah, cousin Stu. So let's go and see Fred and his cousin Stu, which are in here. Hello, Fred. And this is, yeah, your cousin Stu is actually a farmer. Yeah, I didn't know he had any family, but at least it's nice. I suppose it's nice to have a bit of company, isn't it? And anyway, what's this? Bring Stu some rabbit stew. You want some rabbit stew for Stu? Oh, you've been seeing my new rabbits I've got. So I need some stew, and then I think in here is my breakfast. Yep, there's my reward fish. Hello, hey, do you like rabbit stew? Okay, so we need to go and get some rabbit stew. Alright, let's go around here. So I guess that means I'm going to have to use one of my rabbits. Oh, well, I suppose is this what they're here for? No, I like them as pets. Come on then, I'm going to have to let myself in. I want you to stay back, Chester. I don't know, they might get scared. Okay, right, let's see, where are my rabbits at? Right, just let myself in. Shut the thing, okay. Right, hello you. Right, I'm going to have to do this, okay? We're going to need some stew. For stew. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. Maybe I can on you? No, this one's blind as well. No, I can't do it on this little blind rabbit. Oh, no, I just can't do it. I can't do it. No, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go and get some mushroom stew. And that should keep him happy, shouldn't it? As long as he we'll tell him it's rabbit stew, but we'll pretend. But no, we'll pretend it's rabbit stew, but it'll actually be mushroom stew. Right, let's see. So I've got some mushroom stew. We'll just grab that mushroom stew there. And if we get our fish and go before he gets the stew, then before he gets a chance to look at it, then we should be okay. Yeah. So we're just holding our hand. You know, they look pretty much the same, don't they? Yeah. So stew, here's your stew. So yeah, here you go. I'm just gonna get my fish out, and then I'll give you that stew as well if you want. There we go, and there you go. Right, see you later. Have a good day, you two. And let's get out of here. Right, so anyway, today we're going to be actually building a mushroom farm because we don't have many mushrooms, and you know, stew. It reminded me that we need in order to make stew. So down here, I've like chiseled out the area, okay, but it's obviously there's still a bit more work to be done, and I reckon there's going to be quite a few mobs in here. So what I've done is I've got a few night potion and night vision just so we can see what we're doing. So there we go. We'll eat our reward fish as well. And right, let's go in. So we've got to be careful here. There could be anything. Okay, so we've got a skeleton. And that's it, okay? So just a skeleton. There's a couple of bats as well, but that's to be expected. So we're going to do that. Now what we're going to do is because, right, for mushrooms to grow, they need light, yeah? So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do some strips of my ceiling. I'm going to have to get you just to sit out of the... Wow. Sit there. Thank you, Chester. But yeah, oh, I didn't see that coming. So yeah, what I'm going to do is strip some mycelium here, but I want the redstone. Now I want to make some redstone lamps around the side that I can switch on and off because mushrooms can only grow in the dark. But if I just put a bit of light in here, so I can switch them on and off when I want to be in here, I can see what I'm doing then. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Some lights with working switches. Very simple stuff to do. Right, just be careful I don't hit Chester. There we go. He's all right. He's still sat down happily. I don't mind having a few bats floating around. I can deal with that. So let's keep mining all this anyway. So yeah, just a few strips of mycelium. Looks quite nice actually. And yeah, what we'll do, I think we'll plant the mushrooms on mycelium, and then because mushrooms and mycelium can be planted on any light level. So that's going to work okay. You know, I could get some mycelium and plant some mushrooms outside and be okay, but they wouldn't spread. But in here, they'll actually grow and spread about when they've been planted, which is what we want to happen, so we can get more mushrooms. Okay, so I won't be planting too many mushrooms down, because if you have too many in an area, they don't spread. So there's a lot of mushroom mechanics. Actually, I had to do my research here. I've never built anything mushroom farming related before, but yeah, I think I know what I'm doing now, thankfully. So we'll just do this last, chisel out this last strip, and then we'll put the mycelium down. I got quite a bit of mycelium, took quite a bit of work actually. I've got some more in the chest at home as well, as if we run out. So let's see. So got a few stacks here, so let's put these on. We've got a few skeleton remains as well there. So let's put down the mycelium. We're just going to bring it all the way across. Quite easy stuff to do here. Just bring it all the way around. And actually, I forgot about this, but you guys in the comments, some of you said there might be a sign behind the thing. Like, have a check behind. Is there a sign behind? Get out of the way, but behind the Imajolum face. Well, actually, I need to go and check there, because there might be. I haven't had a look behind properly. Somebody said there was a chest as well, so I need to check that as well. I don't know if there was a chest there, but there could easily be a sign. So if he's left anything, we're gonna have to go and check. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna do this. And once I've done this, I'm gonna plant the mushrooms down. After the mycelium's gone down, then I'm going to go and check the face and see if there's any signs down or anything, just to have a good look. Right, anyway, Chester, you're going to have to come out of there now. Come on, no, don't down the hole. Get yourself out of there, buddy. It's okay, there we go, there you go. Yeah, you stay set over there where we've finished. So yeah, I'll plant the mushrooms, and then I'll go and see if we've got a sign there or anything, just so we know. Because if he's left us a message, you know, and we haven't seen it, I mean, maybe that's why he's done it, you know, he wants to leave us a message. Maybe there's some reasoning behind it. So I'm going to go and see if Imajolum's left me anything over there. Right, so anyway, let's keep bringing this all the way along. Oh, we're going to go on to the last stack. I brought plenty of mycelium. This is the whole idea of it. There we go. Right, so now what I'm going to do is just going to plant some mushrooms. I've got a few red ones and a few white ones. So I'm going to be sparing with them. I'm going to just plant... I think if we plant... 1, 2, 3, 4... If we go something like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4... Bam, like that, yep. And just plant them in the thing. Okay, that doesn't really work very well, but it'll have to do. Oh, have you noticed the mycelium changes colour with the brown one? Yeah, I didn't really realise that happened before, but it does. So we'll just keep laying them along here. I don't know if more will grow or not, to be honest. Maybe this will just become like a decorational place. You go down here and you say, oh, it's a mushroom farm. Do you grow mushrooms in it? No, they don't actually grow. You know what I mean? I might be planting too many. That's my only thought. But hopefully I'm not planting too many. We can get more. That's what the hope is. But I mean, mushrooms are like the biggest, like the hardest thing to get. I can go into a cave and get more. But I think it's good to have somewhere, you know, established. If we ever do need like a whole load of mushrooms, what if Stu, you know, needs a load of mushroom stew to keep him going or something? You know what I mean? So just in case, we're gonna get this place fully functional. So there we go. We've planted them down, and now I'm gonna go and have a look, see if there's anything from Imajolum over there. Okay, so it's still light. That's good news. So let's just get up out of here and get going. Right, so this way we go, and yeah, just going to head straight to the face. It's just by the turtle, if you haven't seen it, in the last episode. It's all the way over there, so it's not too much. I should have brought a bit of swiftness, actually. That would have been a clever idea. Still going to move the ice rink on the to-do board. This to-do board's quite empty now, actually, though, isn't it? I've done pretty much everything on it. I did finish the TV show. I think I told you that, didn't I? Yeah, I re-finished it anyway. So let's go. There's the Imajolum face. It's still there. Still there, man. I might demolish it, but I think it's a good reminder that, you know, he's on the prowl. So we'll see if he's left anything behind them. If I'm going to get my sword out, could be a trap, could be anything behind there. Hopefully nothing too much. So he's on this little island, very, very little island. So let's see if we can see what's behind there. So round we go. I have to say, the water looks very nice when you look underneath, like with a night vision potion. I think night vision potions are always good. Oh, and there is a sign here. What does this say? Prepare to face my full force. Is that all I've come all this way for? Imajolum to tell me to prepare to face his full force. But hey, I'm not sure what that could mean, but I suppose he's not happy. I've obviously upset him in some way. I think after the whole snowed in fiasco, when I stopped. Well, I thought I'd killed him anyway, but maybe he wasn't too happy that he had to run in to blow up my house, unless it was his plan. I don't know. But I thought he was dead, so I'm not sure what his big thing is. Maybe he's just sick of me constantly going and rescuing Fred whenever I get it. But hopefully I can sort him out. But it's going to take quite a bit of work, I think. But yeah, we got to prepare. Thankfully, I've got the secret base. Perhaps need a few more contraptions to save me. But I think for now we should be okay. Right, I'm just going to pop in here and go to bed because it is getting dark and I don't fancy any mobs. You know, I'm a Jones bad enough without mobs spawning as well. We don't want all sorts of things. So let's get a good night's rest, and yeah, when we wake up in the morning, we should be good to go. Okay, a quick night's rest. Right, it's time to do the redstone. Shouldn't be too difficult a thing, thankfully, because I've actually done a bit of chiseling out in there as well. I didn't want to be fumbling about in the dark, you see, not having a clue where I'm going and endlessly mining. So I've done a little bit of clever mining, so I know what's what and who's who. So I'm going to get rid of these now, and I'm going to get the redstone stuff on there. So I think that's pretty much all the redstone stuff I'm going to need. Maybe a lever as well would come in handy. We're not going to need both of them. So is there some other... I always find it weird how you come in here and it's light, but they still spawn. I think if I put it... I want to put it there, but then I think if I mine that... No, I'll put the lever on at the end, shall I? Yeah, because the red... Yeah, that's spot on. So then the redstone would start there. Okay, well, I'm going to put these... I'm going to get rid of you first, actually. Seems to be only skeletons that spawn down here, interestingly enough. Nothing else. I don't mind about that. Skeletons are alright, actually. It's the worst ones... Because I might have placed that in the wrong place already. But yeah, the worst ones are definitely creepers for me. Because that's what blows up everything you've done. I suppose the other ones I'm not too keen on. Skeleton's the next one, because they like, especially in like a UHC or something, you know, you're going around and a skeleton comes and gets you, you know, that's really bad. Right, anyway, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think. So if I go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh no, okay, I need to be actually one more to the right, and then I've got it spot on. Okay, there we go. So I should have some dirt here, so that's just what's needed. Let's put that dirt in there, because I'm just trying to make them all symmetrical, you know, in the right place. And these are actually over here, so just there. So if I place another one over here, they will be perfectly symmetrical. That's the important thing about these lights, you know. We want symmetry. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get redstone, and I'm going to have to mine that so I can get through. Oh, it's going dark. The light is fading on me. There could be any mobs in here as well, actually. I didn't think about that. Right, let's get another potion of night vision on the go. Put that dirt, there we go. See, look how dark it would normally be without this night vision. You can see how useful the night vision is, can't you? Okay, so we're going to get the redstone here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to bring it around, and we should... Oh no, I need to come in a little bit, I think. I'm just looking for where... Oh, did I not put one up here? Put one everywhere but up here. Okay, so there we go. So I think what I'm going to do is, if I'm going to get the dirt back out, actually, I think that could come in handy for me. And if I place that like that, and then maybe have like a repeater going into it, a repeater going to that, and then that's so that when that gets powered, we can even use a temporary lever to test that out. In fact, that's a good idea. So if we get rid of the axe, I'm not going to let it come across any wood down here. So if we power that, we can kind of see, look at that, it does light it up. Okay, that's just what I wanted. And then what we could do is we can have like a repeater. No, if we put redstone on top of the block, yes, and then that comes around. Okay, that's just what I need. So if I keep bringing that along, okay, so we're up to the next one now. I think we could do a very much the same thing. So if we put a repeater there, coming into that block, and then redstone coming along, I assume that block's lit up. We'll have to go back down to actually properly see it. We can even get this redstone lamp back as well, which is good news. So if I put a repeater, it's a very simple thing actually, this, isn't it, when you think about it? Especially with the way, you know, you could just do that, put it round, and it keeps it going. We're not using too many repeaters or anything, so I quite like the way this is going. So we're going to do the same thing over here. Look at that, we've got enough. We only need one repeater as well for each one. In fact, I need to sort that out properly. I need to go like... we could tell it does light up though. That's at least something we can see. So then we've just got these ones down here. And it's going to be cool the way that it lights up like... It starts with the one over in the far one, and then it'll like light up around the room. If you don't understand what I mean, you probably will when you see it in action, okay? Right, so if I put another repeater in there and then a block there, we should be fully done now, actually. Yeah, I think we got them all done. So now what we're going to do is go back down here, patch up the wall, and we're sorted. So we're going to get rid of you, put you there, and let's see. So hopefully no mob spawn in here. Nope. You're right there, Chester. All right, prepared to be a mage. You can be on sat now. You're right. You should have come with me when I went for the walk, actually. Okay, so I think I'm going to put the lever. That's not a lever, that's a repeater. I'm going to put the lever there. I'm going to eat my steak, get ready for the moment. And they light up. Look at that. Okay, you couldn't really tell because I've got a potion of night vision. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some milk and get rid of this night vision because it's going to last for another 5 minutes. So I can't wait for 5 minutes. I'm going to go and get some milk so we can actually see it in action. I believe I have some milk in the kitchen. Where else would you keep milk, eh? It's not in the fridge though, so it might be going a little bit off. It's only the only problem with it, but not to worry. I'm sure it'll be okay. I've got a good immune system. I can take gone off milk. There we go. We've got a milk bucket there, so we're going to bring that down there and have a drink of that. There we go, and I've lost my night vision. That's just what I wanted. So back round we go, and then we can flick the switch, and we can see it properly in action. You know, you can see the proper contrast, and I can see why I'm very pleased with what I've managed to achieve. Okay, so down we go, and look at that. See, so it's nice and light in here, but you turn the lights off. Okay, so it's quite spooky, quite dark. Flick the lights, and they just light up all the way around. Look at that. Let's do that again. Are you ready? And around they go. Okay, that one never turned off. Hopefully everything's okay with that. Yep, you can see. I could add more repeats so it'd be more obvious, but I don't add too much. But I like this. Okay, the mushrooms don't seem to be growing, to be honest. So I'm gonna actually, for now, I'm gonna make them decorational because you know, I don't want them to they look a bit off at the moment. You know, so I might as well make it look now. Oh no, they have been growing. They have been growing. That's good. That is. That's just what I wanted. I was wrong, they were growing. If I come around here, I'm going to break these as well. Yeah, quite a few of them have been growing. It seems to only be the purple ones which have been growing so far. And purple? Purple. Do I need my eyes checking? The brown ones. It's because I'm looking at my ceiling, wasn't it? But it only seems to be the brown ones. Oh, that's a red one that's grown there, though. So, yeah, they definitely are growing, which means I can place more of them down. Yeah, I can comment. So, I was wrong, they are growing. Where's my mushrooms gone? So, we've got... My red one's there? Oh, they're up there. No, the purple ones are there and the red one's there. Right, okay. Brown. My goodness, do I not know what a colour is? Okay, so I'm going to bring these along here, like so. There we go. So if I have a one gap, I think it just looks a little bit nicer than the random gap, which I seem to be having before. A little bit more organisation is just what you want. So as I said, I just keep bringing them all the way across, and we should be sorted. And you're right there, Chester. Just excuse me, thank you. I do love Chester running around. So we have it's nice lit up in here as well, so that no mobs can spawn, or at least a mob spawning is rare. So you know, I'm not gonna get caught out whilst I'm in here. You know, have a creeper blow up on me. I mean, I could take a zombie, I could take a spider, I could take an enderman. You know, anything like that. Witches are a little bit annoying, but a creeper I have to rebuild, so I don't mind if I die. You know? Well, I do and I don't. You know, I can manage with a death, but anything else is just a bit annoying, a bit too much for me to cope with. So we have actually run out of mushrooms, so if the mushrooms do grow, we'll be able to get more and we'll be able to fully finish it, okay? So let's just keep building these in here, though. I might just... No, that'd look too much out of place. I'm going to say I put some red mushrooms along there. How many more mushrooms do we need? 1, 2, 3... You know, I'm going to grab them. I'm going to go and get them for completeness. I've got... Okay, we're going to turn this off in case more grow as well, because that could be good. But just for completeness, I have got some more mushrooms in my chest, so I'm going to go and grab some of them, actually. So let's go and do that. So I think if we go... inside the storage room, so we can go through here. I should make like a secret painting way through. Oh, I didn't mean to actually break that, by the way. I don't know where that paint. Those paintings they can fly. Okay, wait, see, it landed over there. Let's try and get it back there. Yep, I don't mind that. As long as it's a different picture to the one opposite, I don't mind. It's when they're symmetrical that I'm not a big fan. So let's go through here. And yeah, I think in the food chest there should be some mushrooms. Not that I think you should eat mushrooms. You should always put them into stew. Always cook a mushroom. Don't just eat a raw mushroom. That always ends in bad news. I do need some more steak as well, actually. Oh, whilst we're here, we might as well put our materials back as well. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go to this chest and chuck in what we don't need. So we don't need all this redstone, repeaters, cobblestone, dirt. My ceiling doesn't actually have a chest. They can go in. That can go in, and all the others don't actually have chests. They have their own manual chest. So that's the nether chest. Yeah, I have quite a few stacks on my ceiling, actually. So we'll go and put that with that. And I suppose glass bottles. Is there glass bottles in this chest? The glass bottles should go in the potion room. Should we just pop down? Yeah, I'll go down to the potion room as well and chuck them in there. So red mushrooms go in there. Well, I've got quite a few red mushrooms, actually. Through here, we're actually going to put in the redstone lamps. Oh, I have a lot of them as well. So I'm actually going to... let's see. So, if we only need 3... we might as well only take 3 with us, so let's do that. So I'm going to put the glass bottles in the potion room. That can be the other thing I do. If I ever... No, I was going to say if I can fill them up with glass bottles, but I don't seem to have any water supplies down here, do I? No, I don't. That's definitely not the case. Right, let's go through here anyway. Down here, and we could just shove them. Spare water bottles. Yep. Spare empty water bottles in this case. How many glass bottles have we actually got? Okay, we've still got quite a few. And yeah, I might even... I'm just wondering how many potions of night vision have I got left. Still a few. I've still got 3, so I'm probably not going to have to worry about anything like that. Look at the enchantment room. I always like the enchantment room. Look, it looks quite cool, doesn't it? Anyway, back to the job in hand. I'm going to fill up this bucket of milk as well. I like to be, you know, at the same stage as I was when I left, you know. I don't want to be, you know, having to get resources in between episodes. When I've got this time, we might as well, you know, get ourselves a few more things. So I'm going to go over here, you know, see me cows, see Bessie and, I don't know. Wow, there's quite a few cows there. I didn't realise. I think I must have breeded them. Yeah, I did. Alright, so we're going to get a bucket of milk. Thank you. I didn't even notice. I got in and out of there in a flash. Alright, so let's go around here. And down into the... down back into here, and then what we can do is we can plant those final few mushrooms, see if there's any mobs to fight. Always get my sword out ready. Ooh, there's quite a lot. Okay, we light it up. There we go. And okay, you deal with that. Good job, Chester. You haven't done anything. You did enough. Oh, you got the last bite on that one. That was savage. That was 2 spiders kind of made me jump. Right, so we're gonna put down these final mushrooms, and we finished it. Quite a nice looking mushroom farm, if I do say so. I just like the way it is. I just like it. You know, you turn it off. They can grow. Did we have any grow since we were gone? I don't think so. They do take a bit of time to grow though, don't they? So then it's not an overnight thing, but I think in time there should be a lot more mushrooms, hopefully anyway. Okay, so it's starting to get dark as well. The sun is setting. Let's see what these... Let's just have a look what Stu and Stuart are up to. They're having a bit of a conversation. Stu and Fred, sorry, having a bit of a conversation, aren't they? Well, I suppose they haven't seen each other for a while, so those 2 cousins are catching up. I don't know if Stu will be going home before the next episode. Probably will be, but he might be back in later episodes. Who knows? But yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, then please can you make sure you leave a like. It really shows your support for the channel. And also subscribe if you are new around here for daily videos of Minecraft. And it's goodbye from me and goodbye from Chester. So yeah, hopefully we will see you next time.